Hey, welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Dead in Vinland, the game where Broman checks his phone repeatedly during the course of a recording. Where we last left off, I had a phone buzzing in my ear, felt a strange urge, an almost supernatural compulsion to check the phone, and sure enough, who was it? After much head scratching and mystery solving, but my own family trying to contact me. Oh, but you're here to see what's going on in the world of Vinland. And in Vinland, all we are doing... We also need more ancient knowledge. Although, I mean, it is my own fault for not going through these, right? Like, there could be ancient knowledge hidden in any one of these areas. I kind of like the way it looks with all the little icons, so just leave it as it is. We don't even need, really, to work on anything there. Two big concerns. The lack of drama and not being able to... and the... natural resource balancing, and not being able to queue up another thing here, so that when we finish, this last 2% of these ropes, I'd like very much to be able to have it just go right into the next one, even on this interval, because we're going to use this entire interval to do these. No, where are we here? The entire interval to do this 2% of this job. Realistically, if we could queue it, it would go into the next one, similar to how it works on... What does do that? Something else does that. My god, am I losing my mind here? Which station... Oh my god, I'm having a moment here. Which station lets you... Oh, the exploration. The expedition camp. If we... So there's the 51% work left to do on exploring that area. If we do... there's 51... If we do 55% work, we're not going to lose that 4%. It's going to go in... The 4% is going to go into the next area. Boom, and we'll get a head start on that in this interval. Whereas with everything else... if you overdo it, you don't get that work back. It's just lost. So I'm tying up 2 people to do 2% on these ropes. It's overkill. It's not even necessary at all. We got nobody on food. Is that a problem? I guess we could take Yagoob off there after we just went on that big diatribe about wasting effort. Yeah, very strange to have all 3 of the key points that have to be met all in the last little fraction sliver of an area on the map. All 3 of those generals have got to be in here somewhere. Let's just go and take a peek. An ornate coffer. Okay, coffer or coffin? This guy, he's cool. A salt marsh. We've got lots of salt. This was an ornate coffer, not coffin. Okay. I'm with you. A little swampy pond here. Yeah, a floating chest. We've seen that one before. Muscular blue warrior. So there's their hammer, probably. We've got this guy on the map. We've got this guy on the map. And we've got this gal on the map. Are we going to have, like... a strange love triangle happen here? He said he was a blue warrior, right? Muscular blue warrior. Let's talk to him. It's a quest item. I said I would touch a quest item, an interaction to try and get at that hammer. You see a giant muscular blue man sitting on... What is that thing? He wields a gigantic stone hammer. This is our title for the video. I gotta write this down. It's gonna be something out of this. Wielding my gigantic... This is our video title here. Let me just write this down. Wields a gigantic stone hammer. We'll twist that around. I'll do something with it to not just take those words directly in that order. Like wield my blue hammer or something like that. He wields a gigantic stone hammer. He seems lost in his thoughts. Oh, a warrior with a soul. Who's our charisma lady? Our lovely, lovely Bloodwed, I'm sure. Blood and Kari was up there as well. Eirik, holding it down with that charisma. What in the world? Faithful husband, protective. Oh my god, Eirik. There we go, though. Bloodwed. That's what I'm talking about. That fiery Moira. Even outdoing her. Wow. Outdoing her sister. Even Parvana. Even Parvana, the royal dancer, with all her agile, nimble, nubile sort of. She's an agile duelist. She's there's agility. There was other things that she's had in there over the years. Can't even hold a handle to the Welsh sisters here, the fiery red Welsh sisters. Just unbelievable. So glad to see that. Go back and watch video number 1, where I boot up the game for the very first time and I see that title screen, and who is on the very center of that title screen that attracts my attention? Bloodwed. That red hair, and she's swinging an axe, and she's stole my heart from day one. Always been up there with the charisma, the loveliness. It's so easy to talk to. Just a wonderful lady. And then even Moira, she's gonna go in this. A little bit older gentleman, a little bit older, a little bit more experienced. She's got the extra point of charisma. That's what we're going with. Hi. The giant answers with a voice that makes the ground tremble. What's Thor? Who is this fool that disturbs the mighty Thor's respite? Another foe? I've lost my dear Jolnir, but this crude hammer will do. Come at me, coward. Peace, mighty Thor. I come as a friend. A friend? Ha 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 ha. Only the strong can be friends with Thor. Are you strong? I am. Good. So you'll show Thor your strength. No one beats Thor at a drinking contest. Why does it always boil down to drinking with these people? Don't get me wrong. I mean, in the spirit of it, we're going to have another little sip here. Of my own beer. Here, take this and drink. You know, I don't know if this has come across in her actual in-game stats, but we've pounded back a lot of beer with Moira to handle some of her depression when she was the only one depressed, so she should be able to handle herself. I don't think it necessarily is reflected in the stats, though. He hands you a giant mug filled with beer. And this is a constitution check. Okay, not bad. We got lucky. It's probably going to go again, though. You drink it down in one. That feels good. Thor drinks his own gigantic mug and burps loudly. Ha ha ha, another one. Yeah, see, so we're dropping quickly. Yeah, that was not surprising. That was a huge drop. You're not feeling well. Drunk, that's fine. She's been drunk before. Thor drinks his own gigantic mug and burps loudly. Ha ha ha, another one. Yep, 10%. Bing, we got this one. Nope. That's it. You can't contain yourself anymore. You vomit your guts on Thor's shoes. Hunger. Oh, yeah, because she threw up all her food. 3 days of vomiting. Ha 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 har. Har har har. Burp har. You're Thor's friend now. Har. Oh, so we didn't even have to win. So, friend, what do you want from Thor? I want your hammer. I hope we don't get one shot of this. What's that thing you're sitting on? That, the last troll Thor slew. He's still fresh. You want a bite? He dismembers the poor thing with ease and hands you some of it. It's green and it's repulsive. Why not? She just lost some of her food. You grab a bite. It's utterly disgusting. That's fine. Don't want to piss off Thor. So, friend, what do you want from Thor? What are you doing here? What? I kill trolls. That's what I do. When Thor is not killing them, he sits on them. And when he doesn't sit on them, he eats them. You do nothing else? No. Har 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 har. So, friend, what do you want from Thor? Well, would you help us against Bjorn? Bjorn? Is it a troll? I don't think so. Just a human beast. As long as it's not a snake. Har har har. If it's a troll, Thor will find him and slay him. Har har har. If it's not, Thor doesn't care. So, friend, what do you want from Thor? Is that... So this is goodbye then, my friend. Come see me again sometime. Thor has plenty of funny challenges to see who is stronger. Huh. I don't quite understand what happened there. Oh yeah. They had a string in a recent video of really images that really I really enjoyed. Who's this? Wild girl. Would have been right up my alley in another life. We had the hanging guy. We had the dead warrior there. There was something else. Don't remember what it was though. But I mean, that's neither here nor there. There's nothing for you to do. Parvana, you're just too efficient. Pick a plan for you. There's always something for Nut to do. Rope it up. You shouldn't be drinking alone. Even, just to come here and just like this, how much luxury, how are we, sort of excess are we exhibiting here by having someone with 0 depression be able to take time off and come and sit with Tomo to get rid of her mere 27 depression. We are living the easy life, no doubt. Mining camp 80%. Like I said in another video, and I kind of regretted it, but it's like, bring on an encounter at this point, right? Like, what are we doing just sitting around? No, but no encounters. I could go regular explore, and maybe finish off the rest of this map even quicker, but wow, a trapped shield. Look, that's the most Mickey Mouse trap kind of game, thing I've seen. I don't think that would fool anybody in the wild. Still, we're running out of... We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 locations to find 3 generals of Bjorn, or fingers of Bjorn. That's a quarter. That's a quarter of the remaining map. It's taking this long. It's got to be randomly generated. Why else would why would you put Bjorn right there? It makes no sense to me. Okay, we'll end our day. We got food, or yeah, I assume we have food. I don't think I cooked the food, actually. Now that I think about it, I think we have a lot of raw food. Getting sloppy, you can tell we've reached the end. The game has run its course because we're just, 12 fish just gonna sit there and spoil, it looks like. C'est la vie, I guess. I mean, can't win them all, right? Got some health stuff to take care of, some injuries. We'll do that right away. More rain, so we don't have to worry about water. Where's our injured people here? Our yellows. Eirik is a yellow. And you are a yellow. And then Moira will do that. Unless, is there a way to bump that up to 3 people? If there's a way to bump that up to 3 people, I might just do that first. I see. So we need to make some things. Actually, yeah, let's focus on upgrading this healing tent. Oh, we need ancient knowledge for those ones down there. So we need some bandages, we need some beer, and we need a celandine potion and a yarrow potion. Celandine and a yarrow. Celandine and yarrow. Which means we're going to need some of these first. You make those. I'll give you your goob. You guys can bang that out. And you know what? In the meantime, we can't go up to 3 anyway. So, yeah, you guys can just... wait a minute here. 2 sicknesses is probably better than... Yeah. That's fine. Eirik, you don't need to... You don't need to be there. How's our natural resources here? 81 only. Oh, you got a low roll on that one. What? Yeah, you don't need to be there. And how are you doing? Hemp? Yeah, you're just totally saturated. And you're not even hemp, you're wheat, so... let's up that fire. Yeah, that's fine. Solveig is in the shelter, I assume? Yeah, so is Angelica. Well, you don't need to, you can come out and do something. No, you can't. My mistake. My mistake indeed. Celandine and yarrow potions we need. Celandine and yarrow potions. Celandine. When I was a kid, I was coming home on the school bus one time, and one of my good friends of the time, I have a very strange history with friends, so that'll be another topic for another video, I guess. We really delve into my deep-rooted psychological issues. I've had a strange relationship with friends over the years, but in grade school, I remember one time having a friend give me his phone number on the bus. I was supposed to go home and call him after school, and it's only what was it, 7 digits, I guess. Yeah, only 7 digits. I had to remember, but I'm horrible with numbers. You list off, it's bad. Numbers are not my strong point. Celandine and yarrow. And the only way I could do it, sage, and by do it, I mean, remember the number that he gave me, because I'm sitting there on the bus. I'm like 8 years old, 10 years old. How old are you in grade, like, 3, 2? It would have been before grade 3, yeah, so it would have been like grade 1 or 2. And I got my pack sack. I call it a pack sack. People laugh at me. Backpack, nap. I don't know what the right term is. I call it a pack sack. Deal with it. The bag you put your school stuff in. You hold it on your back, through your shoulders, over your shoulders, whatever. Pack sack. Shut up. That's what I call it. I got my pack sack and my clothes, my school clothes. Jacket, and you're in boots. And you're not in a remembering situation. Like, I don't have a pencil that I can write it down. I'm not around books, and that's not where my mind is at. My mind is at, getting to my seat, not making eye contact with bullies, and, not getting giggled at by girls. And I'm not in the mood to remember a phone number. And he gives me his phone number. The only way I can remember it is to repeat it over and over and over again. So I'm sitting on the bus repeating it, blah, 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 whatever it was, 7 digits over and over. And he starts laughing at me, and then everybody's laughing at me. I'm like, well, you son of a... how do you remember numbers there? Like, come on. Oh, yeah. That's why I repeat things, because I have a bad history with numbers and memory issues. I've always had memory issues. That's it for seeds. Well, you know what, Kari? Sorry, we'll take you off the expedition for a bit. Why is that so low? It used to be in the hundreds, didn't it? Maybe not. Maybe we had a total of hundreds. Yeah, bad relationship with, just pull out some berries, I don't really care. Remembering stuff, and numbers in particular, but that one always stuck out, because it was like, you son of a bitch. You're giving me your number because we're friends, supposed to be friends, and you're going to just suddenly make fun of me for no reason. What the hell is that about? This is interval number 2. Do we have any food? We have 8 fish. Solveig, you're up. Cook us some deliciousness. 8 delicious fish. Sounds like a Dr. Seuss book. 8 delicious fish. So there's one potion, which we were going to turn into a healing tent upgrade. One thing I wanted to mention too, I was talking about, or I noticed in the last video, didn't really do anything about, was look at the difference in these levels. 15 and 22. I don't know how that happened. She's even got higher. Well, in love is, who knows when that kicked in. That's remarkable to me. I don't know how that happened, but it did. Whirling Stinger, initiative, AP, and accuracy. Exploration gains. I don't think we put her into an exploration setting. She's at 12. No, not at this stage in the game. I think we just give her the Whirling Stinger. Sounds like a wrestling move from high school. The old Whirling Stinger. Oh, what have we done here? Oh well, yeah. I guess we could send the old father out with her, right? What are his stats? 24. That's so bad, Eirik. That's so bad. We'll do that for now. I'll have something for you guys to do over there eventually. You don't need anything to do. Pop that up. We'll end the day in the next video. Until then, though, thanks very much. Thanks for listening to my ramblings about my traumatic childhood. Blueberry talk. Was that in the last video or this? I don't remember. Blueberry's on my mind for some reason. My struggles to remember phone numbers also popping into my head seemingly randomly. Who knows what's going on up there in the old noggin. We'll sort it out together in another one. Until then, thanks very much. See you soon.